What is going on, guys? Penzik here with Reaper Gaming, and for reference here, this is my RX 480 from ASUS. As you can see in the video in the background here, the third fan on this thing's not spinning correctly at all. We've had some issues. So this is going to be an overall review of ASUS's warranty service. Now this is the second, I didn't want to say second, officially the second time that I'm recording this, because when I originally did this, I was a little upset. I was pissed off. I'm still ticked off, but I'm not sick. I'm still sick. I'm not as sick, and I'm not as pissed off as I was because I calmed down a little bit. So we'll start from the top here, and we'll get you guys caught up to speed of what ASUS's warranty services are like, as well as their customer service and what I've had to deal with going through everything. So initially, the card I had for about a year and a half, never been mined on. It's strictly for gaming. I play a lot of Final Fantasy, Daisy, and the Forest, so not really huge demanding games. But had it for about a year and a half. We started developing blue dots on the screen. You know, all the dark shadows, stuff like that would start showing up, blue dots on the screen. Troubleshoot it. You know, we would reset, we would be good with a reset, everything would be fine. A little bit into gaming, blue dots come up again. I ended up upgrading pretty much everything in my system build except the graphics card, because graphics card prices are through the roof still. When I did this, the Rog Strix 1080 Ti at Micro Center was $12.50. So I wasn't buying it for that much. It's double MSRP. Wasn't buying it. So I replaced the motherboard, the processor, the RAM, complete new upgrade into a Ryzen series ASUS motherboard, G-Skill, DDR4 RAM, everything. Core P3, Thermaltake case, liquid cooled processor, everything. So the only thing stock left over was the graphics card. With the new build, we were still getting it. Contacted ASUS. We let them know we were getting the blue dots. They go, all right, we need to send it in, have it warranty. All right, cool. I pay for shipping. No big deal. FedEx shipping with it insured. Send it back. $15 to ship it back. They have it for about a week. Send me out a new card. Great. You know, no big deal. We're good. Solved the issue. Wrong. Hook up the new card. 10 minutes into gaming. Gray screen. We would crash to a gray screen. We wouldn't crash to blue screen. We'd crash to a gray screen. You'd still have audio. So we troubleshoot the drivers. Troubleshoot it. Making sure no other software was on that was causing any issues, no old stuff. Redid the software installed for all the drivers. Tried different HDMI ports, monitors, etc. Even went into as far as putting the graphics card in a whole other computer. We threw it in my son's computer, which has 8320, FX8320, and then a Fatality, ASRock Fatality 990 FX motherboard. Same exact thing in his computer setup. So, contact ASUS. ASUS is like, alright, you tried it on another computer, we went through all the troubleshooting, send it back again. So, this is the second card going back. ASUS was nice enough, though, to go, here's a prepaid label, let's get it sent back. So, we get it sent back in. You know, see that they got it, see that it's marked defective, no response from them, no response from them. So, after the third day, I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh, parts shortage, you're going to have to wait. What the heck? I don't want to wait. I don't want to be down. I've stolen my son's R9 280X to this point to keep running, to do what I need to do. So, you know, I'm like, hey, I need this as soon as possible. Is there anything we can do? Nope, nothing. We got to wait. It's going to be another 5 to 10 days. So, message their complaints department, because I don't want to be down another 5 to 10 days off of their defect, sending me another card that's defective. So, I messaged them. They managed to get a card sent out real quick. Card comes in, and this is the card that we're looking at right now that's come in. As you can see, as soon as it's plugged in, there is a fan issue on the card. The third fan is not spinning properly, which is causing the card to overheat and throttle. We are getting up to 99 degrees on a benchmark that normally with this card, when I run the benchmark, I sit at 75, 80 tops with a fan percent of 50%. So this is not going to work. Now, this card is throttling so bad that it's actually putting out less performance than the 280X because of the throttling, because of the heat. You know, you can't blame it. If it's under heat, it's got to throttle down so it doesn't ruin itself. Well, that's not even the worst part. I mean, this came in as this is a manufacturer refurb. Keep in mind, they don't send you a new card when you guys do this stuff. They send you a manufacturer refurb. When I first pulled this card out, I didn't even want to put it in the case because I was pissed off. And here's one of the reasons I was pissed off. Here's a picture of the front plate of the card, the mounting bracket of the card. As you can see, there's a loose screw right above the HDMI port. It wasn't tightened down all the way. There was more than just that one. There was probably 2 or 3 total all the way around the card that were just kind of hanging out. You know, this had to be a Friday card somebody was putting together. Wanted to get out the door, go home. The family just didn't give a shit. They just did not give a shit. And, you know, so no big deal, right? Tighten down the screws. We'll be good. Well, there's another issue. Here's the Rog Strix logo on the back. Those black dots right there in the center of that white logo, because this is a LED illuminated logo. Those white dots actually, or those black dots are actually pinholes in the card itself. And let me see if I can do this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me throw this up here. This is the card illuminated. So as you can see, this is a pretty crappy picture because I had to take it from the back of the case. Those black dots right there, those come through when it's illuminated. The only thing that sort of saves the card is the way my case is set up. Any other stock case, you would see this. This would stand out, and I run everything in red. So this would stand out even more as black dots with red, because red's not as bright. So this is actually a defect in the manufacturing. This is not a shipping defect, which I try to tell ASUS, because they insist that this is a shipping defect. This is not a shipping defect. This is a defect in the manufacturing. This would be either an air pocket, some moisture in the material. This is almost what we call a pinhole, or in most cases a no-fill, because it didn't fill in all the way. No-fills you would have more along the edges of the product, though, instead of the middle. So this had to be a pinhole or something along that line, some contamination in the material when it was injection molded that caused this defect. Now, this is a pretty big visual defect. When you look at the card, it stands out. It's huge. Let me see if I've got the full-size picture of this. When you look at the card itself, the back of the card itself, I know I have one right here. Let's do this. Let me shrink this bad boy down. So, this is, there we go. This is the full-size picture of the card, so it stands out. Back plate of the card, it's pretty much the whole size of the logo, so it stands out pretty good. I mean, that stands out. So we've got 3 careless acts, because ASUS swears up and down they test their cards before they're sent out. Keep in mind, this card came in not even 5 minutes, 10 minutes after it came in. This is the picture. This 5 minutes after I got it, this is the picture that I taken. I didn't even want to put this in my case because I was already pissed off about the visual defects and everything else. I put it in my case and came back to the fan issue as well. So we've got multiple issues. I'm going to leave this right here. That way, if anybody from ASUS is watching so far, this is what's coming out of your service department. They're not testing it. They are not testing it. You don't. I can't understand this one itself as a visual inspection at all on a card. You're not gonna miss that. Let alone plugging it in and have your fan doing this. I mean, that's just, and the fan ticks when it does that too, guys. So the fan's bad. There's nothing hitting it on the inside. There was no loose screws right there on the fan mount. So the fan is just bad. So that's where we're at so far. You're now up to speed. Now it's time to deal with customer service. So, as I said, customer service insists that this is a shipping defect. It's not a shipping defect. I even sent them the video here of the fan spinning like that. And so they requested, they're insisting shipping defect. We got to start a claim, shipping defect. There's damage in shipping. Send us pictures of the boxes. I did. Here's a picture of let me see. Here's a picture of the front. Here's the picture of the inner box. Let me zoom this bad boy down some. Where are we at? Right here. So here's the white box that the card is in. This is the bottom of the box. There's no punctures. This white box goes inside this gray box. There's no punctures. There's no anything, and the bottom of it, right? So let's get rid of that. Let's grab the top of the box. I think this one's the top of the box. Here's the top of the box. This is the internal box that goes inside this gray box. So here's the top of the box. Let me make it a little bit smaller, and we'll scan around it. And as you can see, because of the size of the I don't know what I'm moving around here. I don't think I'm on the one I want. Let me do this one. There we go. Because of the size of the image, it's zoomed in a little bit. So, ASUS, as you can see, the internal box that you guys ship it in, there's no punctures on the front of it either. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So, ASUS swears it's shipping damage. Even though it's not shipping damage. The brown box is not damaged. The internal white box is not damaged. The anti-static bag is not damaged. The foam inside of the box is not damaged. The card was literally assembled by their service department and shipped out in this status, in this way. Just careless. And this is literally, as you guys, I don't know if you caught it, but I'm recording on an ASUS phone. Tiff's got an ASUS phone. ASUS motherboard. My secondary build is a 990FX Sabertooth Revision 3.0, so another ASUS motherboard. A lot of ASUS products. I love ASUS products. I am absolutely growing to hate their customer service and their RMA platform. It's terrible. It is 100% terrible. It's a fight so far. So this is the third card now I'm sending in. It's been almost a month since I initially started. Actually, yesterday would have been a month since I initially started this process of trying to get everything resolved. Customer service swears it's shipping damage. They swear. There's no way that would go out because their guys inspect everything. There's no way this happens without shipping damage because their guy inspects everything. They inspect it all. Unless they don't care, or they're gonna say they inspect everything. And there's gonna be people out there who just don't give a shit. Like I said, Friday card, Saturday card. Maybe it's Friday at 4:55 p.m. and he's wrapping up the card, and he can't go home till it's done. Well, this dude was done. He was going home. He didn't care. He was going home. And as you can see, the card's throttling down to 280X status. It's not good. So this card currently that you're seeing on the screen here has been shipped back. It's back on its way to ASUS. And we're going to see what they do. I'll keep you guys updated on what they do here. But last I was told, because I've talked to multiple managers, I've gotten multiple managers. I went through their Facebook. At this point, I don't know who to talk to. The last manager I got swore it was up and down. Shipping damage. The first manager that I talked to, I was pretty adamant, told him it's not shipping damage, it's not shipping damage. He went out of his way a little bit more. He's like, all right, look, I'm going to send you a label. We're going to get it sent back. They're gonna have to test it, obviously, when it comes in, which is fine. They can test it. They're going to see the visual defects on it. They're going to see the freaking fan doesn't work. He's like, once they test it and find it faulty, we're going to offer you something better. We're going to offer you another line or something better than what you have, which is fine. If that's what they want to do, that's great. All I want at this point is a card that works, that looks the way it's supposed to, that wasn't half-assed at the door ASUS. That's all I want. I buy your product for a reason because I like it. I think it's a high-quality product. I think it's a good product. I buy it for a reason. This shit's not cheap. I expect it to be what it's supposed to be, and I expect the service to be on par of what your product's supposed to be. And so far, it's been crap. As this progresses, guys, I'll keep you updated on what happens here. I'll try and do a little update video if they take care of me or not, or if I just end up getting bent over. I'll let you know. Because unfortunately, this is the worst customer service I've ever had to date with anything. XFX's customer service, top notch. ASUS Rog's customer service, top notch. AMD's customer service, top notch. Thermal Take's top notch. I've no complaints about it. ASUS is, I thought, the one would be the easiest out of them all. I hope I never have to deal with ASUS again after this. If you guys, let me know down in the comments below your experience. If you guys have had trouble with them, if you've had great experience with them, let me know what you guys think. Because at this point, it's been a month shopping for a new graphics card because I don't think ASUS is going to get it right, but prices are still skyrocketing. I think the 1080 Ti's are finally, Gigabyte's WindForce Edition is finally on Newegg. I think it's $566 with special email coupon code or something, which is the closest thing to a reasonable MSRP on a card at the moment. Until then, though, I mean, look, I'm kind of SOL rocking XFX 290-80X until, or the 280X, yeah, the R9 280X, until I get this situation resolved. But thank you for watching, guys. If you could, like, comment, share, subscribe. It always helps us out. Let me know your experience with ASUS or any of the other manufacturers. Let me know what you guys think of EVGA's customer service if you used it. Gigabytes, MSI, I want to know it all. You know, I got to find a company that is going to sell me a good graphics card and warranty it if something fails without any issues. But thanks for watching, guys.